Hi guys, welcome guys to another YouTube video. So today we're going to be using dodge and burn to create dimension to this image. The image is already looking good, yeah, but it could use a little bit of dimension, a little bit of depth to add more life to the image. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please guys make sure you do so. If you haven't liked, please like leave me a comment in the comment section, and that's a form of encouragement. All right, so let's get into the video. So basically dodge and burn is using highlights and shadows to create some kind of depth, and and basically it brings your image to life and all of that. So one of the ways we're going to achieve that is that we're going to use the curves layer, adjustment layer to do that. All right, so I'm going to hit on curves adjustment layer. So I'm going to bring it, for the dodge is for the highlights, and shadows for the burn is to you know you know burn the shadows and all of this stuff. So I'm going to increase the brightness of this image, just straight down the middle. Just increase the brightness, and then come back to my menu. So I'm going to duplicate this layer, hitting Ctrl J. Now I'm going to do the opposite of what I did previously. All right, so as you can see in this image, we don't want the effect to be revealed in the whole of the image, so we're going to mask the layer. But before then, I'm going to rename my layer. I'm going to call this burn. Then I'm going to call this dodge. So I'm going to invert the mask. I'm going to hit Ctrl I to invert. Ctrl I. So I'm going to hold down my Ctrl key and click on dodge to select both layers. I'm going to press Ctrl G to group. I'm going to rename this dodge burn. All right, so I'm going to hit the drop down to reveal the contents of my layer. So I'm going to start with dodge. All right, so I'm going to select my brush, make sure the feather is the hardness is 0%. You can change the size as you see fit, and then my flow, I'll leave it at 2 or 3, whatever works for you, but I think I recommend 2 3. It shouldn't exceed 3. All right, so I'm going to start burning now. The areas I'm going to burn, you need to understand where you need to burn and where you need to dodge. All right, so by default, let me increase this so I can. By default, you know that this area needs so this area is you dodge around here, around here, around here, yeah, maybe some little bit of dodge right here, then some dodge right here, basically. All right, so these are the places I'm going to use my dodge. Then my burn, I'm going to burn right here. All right, somewhere around here, all right. So just that's more like the basic explanation for dodge and burn. So I'm going to delete all of that. So I'm going to start with dodge, go back to my settings. I'm going to use a flow of 3, and then I'm going to make sure my hardness is at 0%, and then I'm going to increase the size of my brush. So yeah, something like this is okay. All right, so I'm going to start dodging. So I'm just going to click. Now this don't make it too much. All right, so just add a little bit. Now I notice there's a little bit of variation here, so I'm just going to add a little bit of dodge to yeah. So let's look at before and let's look at after. Let's go before and after. So just to correct some things right here. All right, so beneath, somewhere around here, you also add some dodge. All right, the same with this place right here. then somewhere around here. Now let the changes be subtle. So let's look at before and after. Before and after. All right, amazing difference, right? All right, so I'm going to decrease the size of my brush, and then just to highlight you know, our nose line right there. All right, now if you think it's too much, you can always go back to, all right, or you can always remove the effects. I'm going to use black to just make some little adjustments. I think that the effect is too much on this side, or I'm going to remove it totally so I can draw a more accurate line. All right, so I'm going to hit my brush tool again. All right, my flow is at 100%, so I'm going to bring it down to 3, or in this case maybe leave it at 2. All right, so I'm going to start you know, now I'm not going to take it all the way down. All right, so I'm going to hit my bone, click on my bone, and then just, you know, a little bit something here. Like I said, the changes should be subtle. All right, so you just bone right here. So let me reduce the size, and then I'm going to just bone nose area. So we're going to see the difference this had made to this image. All right, so this is the before and this is the after. So this is the before and then after. All right, now you see how your image comes to life. All right, now take your time to make sure everything is in place. All right, so I think I'm going to leave it at this. All right, so before, after, before, after makes a whole lot of difference. Makes a whole lot of difference. So you could use, you know, dodge and burn to retouch your images. You could use it to bring more life to the image. All right, so basically that's it in this video. The secret actually is to just some little bit of difference to the before and after, but then the difference it making is quite amazing. I really love it. All right, so thank you so much guys for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, like I said, please make sure you subscribe and then give me a thumbs up, and you know, thank you so much guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye.